Hello, gorgeous! Welcome to my Glow Down Diaries, where I try to simplify my routine as much as possible. This is a Lemme versus Hum Nutrition supplements comparison and haul. I have a blog post linked below that you can check out, along with some other links that are related to this, because I go really deep into detail about what each item can do for your health, targeted towards your needs, potentially what can help you most effectively suit your lifestyle, and there are so many factors, moving parts to consider. In short, did these help me lose weight? Yes, but there's a cost to it. They help me de-stress? Yes, but I also stopped taking these supplements. As of now, I took these for 6 months and I kept purchasing them over and over to make sure, and you'll see in this haul everything. I'll go into detail a bit more about what worked. In my opinion, I think everything worked well. They worked a little too good, so some things work better than others. Everything is linked below if you're interested in learning more about the details and how they can help you. Would I buy these again? I would keep them in my cabinet, as some things I finished and would replenish the stock of. However, I am not planning on keeping all of these items in my inventory because I like to do things naturally and eat food properly, especially since I had surgery. Right now I'm healing, doing well, very healthy. I really hope this helps. I'm sitting like this because I have to get surgery in a few days. I'm really uncomfortable. This is the only way I can sit. This haul was items that I've tried years ago and then items that I have been using for 6 months. It has literally been 6 months right now up to this point. I have been using them almost every day for a couple months, and then I would go back and use them when I feel like I needed them. I have a video linked below of Hum Nutrition versus Love Wellness, because Love Wellness has more cons than pros. Hum Nutrition is the GOAT for me right now. These were items I purchased to help me get my metabolism back on track, balance my hormones, and lower my stress, because I was going through a big change this past summer. I got divorced. I moved back to my home state, California, here in Los Angeles. I had to deal with a lot of legal things. It's just stress. Now my life is much better and I'm in a better place. I'm to the point where I stopped using these supplements and I wanted to go over which ones actually work. My body is drastically changing and I don't lose weight the same way as before. It's part of this surgery problem. That's also a big thing. I can't work out as regularly as I want to. I got these different nutrition flatter meat supplements with Skinny Bird. First, I'm going to go over the weight loss and metabolism boosting hormonal supplements first. Then I'm going to go into the more balancing and managing stress supplements. The Lemme version is de-bloat. These are empty, which is a good sign. And Lemme Burn metabolism and AMPK activator. Let me just introduce briefly what each does. Hum Nutrition's flatter meat is supposed to support a flatter stomach, digestion, and eases bloating. You're supposed to take 2, I believe 1 before each meal, 30 minutes before each meal. You have to plan what you're doing and have a regimented schedule. For me, this was not ideal when I came back to California because my life was all over the place. There would be a few days in a row where I did not have time to even sit down to myself, and then there would be a few days in a row where I worked so long when I was by myself that I would forget to eat. I would forget to take these, or I would remember to take these, and I was annoyed that I had to wait 30 minutes before eating when I was already hungry. So the same goes for the Skinny Bird by Hum Nutrition. Supports healthy weight management. These are 90 vegan capsules. So this one was the same deal. Take 1 capsule, 30 minutes each meal, up to 3 per day. I would typically have 1 substantial meal per day and then kind of a smaller meal or snack where let's say roundabout that I have 2 meals per day, but I wouldn't really reach for these. This is almost full. The times that I did take them, sometimes I would take them following the instructions, and then sometimes I would just take them to see what would happen if I didn't follow the instructions.
Visitez le site web stylebygia.com et inscrivez-vous pour recevoir gratuitement des idées de tenues vestimentaires chaque semaine et des guides de soins personnels. Suivez-la sur son compte Instagram, la Gia Garcia, pour des nouveautés quotidiennes et lisez son blog, lagiagarcia.com, pour une exploration profonde. Merci.
Every single time I have had to run to the bathroom. They work and they're a bit too strong for me. I am 107 pounds. I am 5'2.5", and I don't know if that helps. Perhaps my body intake is a bit more sensitive and I eat very cleanly. When I do make sweets, it's usually from a very gourmet bakery or I make it myself from scratch. I know what I'm putting into my body, and I'm very in touch with my system, my digestive system. This was definitely not fast acting, but it was, when it hit, say it would be an hour or a couple hours. Definitely after a couple hours, I could feel myself, say for example, if I was out on a date or out with my friends, I could feel myself being a bit gassy. Please excuse this TMI info, but you guys need to know because this is no nonsense. This definitely works, but I feel like it's too strong because when I would follow the directions, it would hurt my stomach and I would have to run to the bathroom. But it was like, it wasn't diarrhea or anything. It was just a regular movement, just in case it happens to you, or you guys were warned. The times that I took it without following the directions properly, it would hurt my stomach. I think because it does something to your stomach lining where it makes it super sensitive because it might be really strong. It was really intense and it would just hurt. It was like the equivalent of a migraine, but for your stomach. That, not full cramps, but it would just a stomach ache, like a digestive stomach ache. I don't know how else to explain it, but it was not comfortable and it lasted for quite a while. I don't feel like it was half an hour, but it was enough for me to tell my partner about it. Now for the Lemme De-bloat Daily Digestive Gummies. These are prebiotic and probiotic blend with 2 clinically studied strains. You take, I think, max up to 2 a day because there are 60 in here. This reduces bloating, which it definitely, in a way, it does. For me, this was a hit, and I actually purchased 2. They're both Finnish. The thing was, I like them because they're gummies. They're not capsules. They're not like Hum Nutrition where you need to have water to stomach them. They are genuinely delicious, like a Haribo gummy. This is for adults. Take 2 gummies daily or as recommended by a physician. I would simply eat it once a day, eat one once a day, and it was before or after my meal, and it didn't really matter. It wasn't like a strict regimented thing, which is what I really like. If you need one when you go out to eat and you know you're gonna be out all day, for example, if you're going to work or you just have a long day going out or a trip, you can just pack a handful of them in your bag or a couple of them, depending on how long your gallivanting expedition is. And that was definitely a plus for me, which is why I purchased 2. They do what they say. I feel like they might be a bit of a diuretic because they make you go to the bathroom is what it is. They make you a bit gassy, but that just means I would highly recommend to drink a lot of water when you do use the De-bloat gummies because they make things pass. If you want your body to be ready, prime it to pass. And I think that's what is getting rid of the bloat. It's like getting rid of water weight. This didn't hurt my stomach at all. I would purchase this again. However, I am trying to have a bit of a glow down. So I'm doing something called Glow Down Diaries where I take things out of my routine and simplify my routine even more. But if you need help and if you need to restart your gut, your health, your digestive system, I think this will definitely help, and it helped me get back on track to the way I wanted to be when it came to my weight, when it came to my eating habits. Next is the Lemme Burn Metabolism and AMPK Activator. This helps you fight belly fat and regulate metabolism with clinically studied actiponin registered and a powerful blend of green tea, vitamins B6 and B12. You can take 2 daily with or without food, and that's what I love about this. This is a capsule, however, and this capsule, I like Lemme's packaging for this one, but I don't like it for this one because this is huge. Look at the difference between this and this. But they're gummies, so I guess they're supposed to be that way. It's lightweight, it's acrylic. It doesn't worry me when I drop it, and it also doesn't make a lot of noise because it's a gummy. But back to these metabolism AMPK activators, I feel like this does work. It controlled my metabolism. I would take one after I was done eating my meal so that I wouldn't be constantly snacking and I felt satisfied. I wasn't really taking this as much. This is the only one I purchased and there's still quite a lot there. I'm just gonna put these to the side and save these because they were really helpful, but I don't feel the need to rely on these so much. I'm someone who believes in integrative health where I should sleep right, exercise, and eat clean eat properly, eat well, so that I don't have to rely on supplements because supplements are just that, supplementary. I believe in taking care of yourself first by doing all the fundamentals that you can do, all the free things, because the free things are the hardest things, and being consistent with getting a good night's sleep, exercising, a really good workout that helps you feel good, makes your body work properly. The final thing that I'm going to compare are the hormone balancers, Hum Nutrition, Woody Bird, your monthly ally versus premenstrual syndrome or PMS. You can take these, I believe, any time of day. Take one, just kidding, take one capsule 2 times daily with food. I have not been doing that, but it does help me. And I usually would take a bite of food and then take one, but I would just randomly take one during any time of day and it would feel great. Lemme Chill De-Stress Gummies. This is the second time I also purchased these. These are amazing. These instantly work and I would purchase this again. This is the thing that I would buy because 1, it's a gummy. 2, it works really fast. I would take these after a long day driving in traffic, or if you live in Los Angeles, you probably know, or when other people are stressing me out, this helped me calm down. And I'm gonna tell you something really weird. So I don't use CBD or anything. I know I live in California, I'm allowed to. Easier, I have better access to it anyway. I tried both of these at the same time and I felt really light, if you know what I'm saying. I felt really relaxed and really in a good mood. So I wasn't giggling or anything. I was just like relaxed and smiling. That's the only way to describe it. But this, I recommended this to my other pilot friends who are studying really hard and trying to get their hours in, and they're going through a lot, and I can't rave about this enough. This is definitely the hero item in this haul. If I could purchase 2 items again, it would be the Lemme De-bloat gummies and then the Lemme Chill De-Stress gummies. Lemme, spot on. They're definitely up on my list and they're better because they're gummies for me, not capsules. I do not like taking pills. So let me know your experience if you tried them out in the comments below. If you have any questions about things that I didn't go over, let me know also in the comments and I'll try to answer them as well as I can. I also want to add in this video that I went on Amazon and I purchased these appetite suppressant pills and also these metabolism boosting pills. They just made my stomach and my head hurt. I think they were really powerful diuretics that made me feel shaky with a ton of caffeine. Avoid those. If anything, go with Hum or Lemme depending on whatever your body or your head prefers, because your head will hurt. I've been sacrificing my body for months. I've been using, by the way, Lemme for the past 6 months, and then I've been using for years on and off. I like to not rely on them 100% because I want to live a natural life where I just let my body be, and that really helps it kind of reset. And then Hum Nutrition is only when and Lemme supplements are only when I really need extra help. Keep this in mind and take care of yourself.